So, guys, welcome to the Option Select podcast. We're gonna be super live today. We got the wife in the background hanging out, playing
Hell
some
yeah, just
Horizon
playing.
Forbidden West level. I forgot what she was. But guys, this is a podcast we get together on Saturday nights. We were gonna do Friday, but Mikhail's like, Ruben said you want to put the show off. He's okay with it. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
It gives me an
do.
extra night to play Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? We'll
Why
do it
not?
Saturday.
Yeah, fuck
And
it.
then I saw you and Jacko playing. And I was like, oh, we could just put it off again.
We're not gonna do it
We
at
could
all.
put it
We
off
put it off.
again and just play multiplayer online.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That was pretty fun.
We'll do that. We'll
Yeah.
get back to that.
So, guys, this is a podcast where we get together, we talk about video games, what's going on, and we just let you guys in on the conversation. Hope you have a good time. Enjoy. If you're a returning listener, thank you very much. It's awesome to have you here, whether you're on your way to work or you're working out or you're just hanging around, just catching us live or on YouTube. We really appreciate it, or any platform. Podcast platform of your choice. And if you're a returning listener, hey guys, hang out. We're gonna be talking a lot of Elden Ring is going on and a bunch of video game news and our take on it and what we think about it.
Yes.
So we start off every episode with how was your week, Ruben? Demon, tell me.
My week has been good. Now that Elden Ring is here and it is upon us.
Yeah.
Work was good, man. I had a trainee with me Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday went off pretty well. No real big issues there. I've got a brand new trainee with me all next month, basically. So I'll be training my boy for the entire month of March. I'm gonna be running him through everything he's got to do. So
Okay. The ins and outs, the ropes.
the ins and outs and the ropes and all the tips and tricks that I got for him. So
That lady customer been saying shit.
which one?
The one that
Set their shit on fire?
Yeah.
I actually ran into her on Thursday, and she apologized for all the shit that
Good.
she was talking.
Well, that's very very adult.
Yeah, but she apologized to me. She didn't say shit about it to the company yet, so we'll figure that out later.
Hmm.
I don't care though.
What's your apologize?
Well, I don't care. Yeah, it's like it wasn't anything personal. Like she took it personally, but I don't care.
It's what it is.
You got much money, pay up.
Insurance.
Yeah, we have insurance. Okay.
Cute story.
So yeah, work went well, man. It wasn't too bad. And like all weekend, last weekend, I played a lot of Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, would you say something 60 hours?
65 hours plus, I say, like level 32.
All good?
It's so good, man. It's really, really good.
Yeah, because we're playing the shit out
Yeah,
of
she's
it
playing
all
the hell out
weekend.
of it.
It's been so cold the last couple of weekends that we're just like, I could just play video games.
Why not? But yeah, so the game is mad fun, dude. I'm having a blast with that. And
What build you going for?
I'm just
Anything in particular, like
Nah.
stealth, range?
I do a mix of everything because I feel like her abilities are a mix of everything. You know what I mean? So like this deep into the game, like I pretty much got everything unlocked that I want. It's just little stuff. So like I don't really care for the skill points at this point. It's just like unlocking extra stuff that I didn't have. Like I got everything where I wanted it, and now I'm just taking it. You know, if I get 10 skill points, and then I'll go in there and I'll take them
Find
out,
something.
and I'll find something. I'll find an ability or something like that. But it's pretty good, man. It's definitely a step up from Zero Dawn. The story's really, really good and compelling. And excuse me, that fucking beer is making me burp. But yeah, man, it's like the story's compelling. The graphics are amazing. The sound design, like everything about that game has just been phenomenal. The combat, everything is so good.
And on PS5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been playing on PS5. I feel like
Performance or quality?
always FPS first. But I don't really know. I don't really notice it. You know what I mean? I tried the 30 FPS holy shit graphics mode, but I was just like, I don't see no difference. And I the only difference I see is it feels like it plays slower. So
You can see 30 to 60.
Yeah, I can see 30 and 60 hard.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I'll just go back to the 60. Like as long as I get my 60 FPS, I don't care. So, but yeah, just watching her play it right now, it's like it's fun, just exploring, traversing the land.
Yeah.
Going out hunts for monsters and missions and stuff like that. It's a very fun game, very intuitive gameplay, and good rewarding gameplay loop. So I love the game. It's been wonderful for me. So, but unfortunately for it, Elden Ring dropped for us Thursday night at 5 p.m. and that's all I've thought about, played since, and yeah, I think I'm 12 or 10 hours in.
Same here.
Around there, give or
Yeah.
take. And yeah, man, I'm having a fucking blast with it, dude. So
Tell the people what your starting build.
I picked
Your starting build and your initial thoughts of the game.
All right, so I started off as a mage first,
Okay.
and I quickly decided after getting into some combat, I was like, okay, I just want to go melee for right now to where I can learn where everything's at, and whenever I go back to my mage playthrough, I'll know where to go, what to do, and things like that. So right now, my second class was samurai,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm having a fun time with
Did
the
you see
Uchigatana.
Did you see someone create Kanye West?
No,
They created Kanye with his face. Oh my god, dude. It's insane.
Did he have the broken jaw?
But it looked just like him, dude.
Nah, nice. I'm
Just
gonna have to
like
take a
him.
look. I've seen a couple people do the character creator thing, but I don't. I'm not.
I always have
I
my
got a
hat
helmet
on.
on.
I always
got
have
a
my hat
helmet
on. Yeah, I always have my hat on. That's it.
So yeah, man, the open world is really cool and very beautiful. The soundtrack is amazing. The sounds, the
Just
combat.
the intro when the game just boots up. You hear the music. I'm like,
It's real. I was like, the first thing I thought was, oh my god, it's real.
it's here.
It's here. And this one definitely did not disappoint me at all. So two of my top 5 most anticipated games this year have released within a week of each other, and I'm just fucking losing
good.
my shit, dude.
You're eating good, bro.
I'm having a good time in video games right now, man. It's a good time. 2022 is coming in hot, bro. And to be honest, like, it's gonna be hard for everybody else to like hit that level of expectation that I've had from both of these wonderful games, and I look forward to seeing what the rest of the year brings for it. With whether it's the Harry Potter Hogwarts game, or if it's Gran Turismo 7, or if it's God of War Ragnarok, or
That's gonna be another big one.
I mean, you name it, man. Like, I'm looking forward to these games, and I think we got some good stuff coming our way, man. Like,
Because usually Q1 is like that's usually we talked about it before. That's Q1 is a lot of times like delay season.
right.
Because a lot
Well,
of things
now,
a lot of things that were supposed to come out in the holiday will be pushed to Q1, and then from Q1 they get pushed to like the summer,
Yeah.
or sometimes they fall. And we're like, oh, great. Because I saw a message on the From Software tweet. It says, "Dear Tarnished Ones, please try to keep it from spoiling the story for other people." At first, when I saw it, I was like,
oh, please don't be
don't,
delayed.
don't do this to me. I did the whole Ronin Hawkeye. Don't do this to me.
Don't give me hope.
Yeah. So I was like, oh no, they're staying on. They had one delay,
Yeah.
but they're just letting don't spoil it for everybody else. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why I really haven't been streaming it. I will get into it eventually. Like, maybe like once I figured, like, I was trying to figure out my build and what I was doing, and I hate playing a new Souls game and just fucking feeling like a scrub because like I did not know what to do or where to go, and I hit a wall with my mage like immediately, and I was like, oh no. And so on my
So how many
samurai,
hours did you put into it with the mage?
4,
Okay.
and then whenever I got back into it with the samurai, I just skipped that part of the map entirely, and I just went to the opposite direction.
What part of the map you mean?
The castle, the
Like
storm,
heading, like
storm.
so you started going.
So I went all the way up to the gate. I got the fast travel spot, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna dip back out of here and go somewhere else, and that's what I ended up doing. So yeah, I've just been clearing out dungeons and having a good time. Like, there's still a lot of things that I don't even understand about the game
100%. Yeah.
whatsoever.
Same.
Like, I've got a separate flask that only has 1 charge. Have you picked up this flask yet?
I have the basic
The red and blue, right?
Crimson and Cerulean.
Okay, well, this one is a special flask that you get to make for you get to make it do whatever you want it to do.
Really?
But you have to pick up certain orbs. So you have to find these orbs scattered around.
You have to show me when we get back on the game.
And basically what it is like, oh, you'll do more charge attack damage. And you can put another little thing in there is it'll boost your dexterity, and it'll also heal you. So you pop the flask, it heals you, and it gives you like 2 buffs.
Really? You gotta show me that. Then.
And you have to find these littered around the world. So I didn't understand it at first. I was like, is this just like a single consumable? It goes away, and it every rest. So you only get it once. That's
Okay.
it. You
Okay.
can only use it once. So it's for boss fights and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then like the online was pretty smooth. I jumped into that today with Jackal for the first time, and then you hopped in there, and it became a little bit unstable at that point. Like Jackal kept on getting booted, and you could definitely tell like the network lag was happening, even though we're all reasonably close to each other. But like when it was just me and him, it was fine.
You know, after you logged off too, like it was just me and Jackal, and it was fine. So I don't.
That
Maybe third right now is.
that third person
I don't
just
know.
fucking fucks
Yeah.
it up maybe. But so far, man, it's been an amazing experience, dude, and just to get to see everything that they've created in this open world is pretty amazing. So you know, that comes with some trade-offs, I guess. Like people are having issues. I haven't come across
A
them.
couple of stutters for me, but nothing that ruins it. It doesn't make me mad.
No.
I'm just like, okay, it's there.
Yeah. Okay. Like it's loading somewhere, and
Yeah.
gotta take a few frame loss for a second or whatever,
Okay.
but no big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it wasn't like game breaking for me or like take me out of the
For sure.
experience at all. So I've been playing on my TV for the most part, like sitting back on the couch and playing with the controller, and I'm just having a blast. So those two games are like all I played this week, and that's all I plan on playing for a while. Like I fuck Pokemon at this point. Like
We'll come back to that one.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
come back to that
Fucking-
one, yeah.
I'll drop it on the ground and I'll forget how to play. So yeah, those are the two games that I've been on to. We've caught up on. So we finished Boba and we finished Peacemaker and all
I
that
finished
stuff
it.
last week.
Yeah, I finished that one.
Euphoria we caught up on, and the Righteous Gemstones we caught up on. So I've been watching. I watched those two this week. I haven't really watched anything at all. And then those series both in tomorrow. So
Okay.
we're gonna finish those out tomorrow, and then me and Alice have got to sit down and figure out like what it is that we're gonna want to watch. Going forward.
How was that post Houston last week?
Oh, that was fun, man.
Yeah, I remember we mentioned it last Sunday.
Yeah, so it's like right next to U of H, and they have a big food court on the first floor. It's not complete yet by any stretch of the imagination, but they have like a music venue there as well, which I think Coheed and
No way.
and Coheed's coming with somebody else. I can't remember who it is. It was a really good show, but Coheed's gonna be there, and that one's coming. I think the pre-sale tickets already went on sale or whatever, so that's gonna be at that music venue called 713, like 713 Music or whatever music hall. So I think I want to pick up some tickets to that and go check it out.
So it's kind of like an open amphitheater venue, or
So like half of the building, it's a very big building. So half the building has like an amphitheater in it, and the other half has like a food court, and it's like not even complete. So the bottom floor is all food and like shops and stuff.
Damn.
And then there's a second floor which there's nothing in, and then on the third floor on the roof is like a giant garden, like park
Really?
or whatever. So you just walk around and look at downtown. Like 45 and 59 is like right there behind you. Very beautiful. So yeah, we checked that out.
How'd you hear about it?
Alice.
Yeah.
Alice finds all the cool stuff. She keeps me young,
Keeps you hip.
She keeps me
Cool.
hip. I'm an old man. I'm like an introvert. I just want to stay at home.
You play video games.
I just want to play Elden Ring. Just leave me alone. I went outside and the sun was out. I was like, ugh. And then, so we did that. And then, like I said yesterday, I rented a U-Haul. I went to Copeland's old house or Morris's and Steven's house, and I picked up all the workout
You
equipment.
showed me the picture. That's awesome.
And got everything over, and they helped me move everything, and it cost me $70 for the U-Hauls. No big
Easy.
deal.
For $70 for a full equipment
For
gym,
all the equipment,
a
yeah.
gym, a garage full of gym equipment.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take that. So I'm gonna start that tomorrow morning. I was so hungover today. I was gonna start today.
So you
but-
got racks, bars, you got plates, you got
I've got
mats,
mats are on the ground,
benches,
dumbbells, kettlebells,
barbells, kettlebells for sure.
600 pounds of free weight just on the bar itself, plus the hex bar, plus the curling bar, plus the leg press, plus the
Oh, bro,
leg
yeah.
extensions and
You got a
squat
gym.
rack
You
and
got a
the
gym.
pool and the
You need some battle ropes and you'll be set.
I've got battle ropes.
Do you?
Mhm.
Nice,
Got you, bro.
nice. That's what I want to get. But like I said, once the garage is cleared out, I want to get a nice rack and some battle ropes because I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be a good exercise.
Yeah.
Nice cardio.
But yeah, so everything is set up and ready to go, and just need to start lifting. The only thing is I can't go too heavy because I'm by myself, basically. So
No, gotta go easy. Go to light to moderate and just
light to moderate and just keep
then
it.
work it up and work it up
Yeah.
and work it up.
So we did all that yesterday, and then we did a session 0 for D&D. I was so drunk around noonish that I told Copeland to make me a character and I'll play it.
What do
and
you
I'm
make
gonna
you?
play it to the T. He made me a bard,
He loves
and
bards.
he does, but he likes it whenever I play bards because I'll grab like a ukulele and bring it with me, and I'll start fucking.
You should be a old boy from The Witcher. What's his name?
Fuck. What is his
I think
name?
Mikkel told me that he actually does his own music, sings his own songs.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Dandelion.
Dandelion, I think so.
Yeah, that's Dandelion is his name. But yeah, man. I gotta finish Witcher 2. By the way, no, I still never finished it. Like other things came up, and anyway.
We'll get back to it. Ain't going nowhere.
So yeah, I did that yesterday. I was hungover today. I just kind of hung out at the house, played Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring in the morning, and then I got too dizzy, and I went and laid down, and I woke up around noon.
Yeah.
And then I started playing some more around like 3 or 4, and then you hopped on with me and Jackal. That was fun. Tomorrow a little bit, tomorrow my mom wants to have breakfast or something like that, so
Nice.
we're gonna hang out with her in the morning, and then hopefully some more Elden Ring and I saw Scream. Yeah, I saw Scream.
How was it?
It's terrible.
Is it?
It's not good.
But they weren't great movies to begin with.
No, it's more of the same.
They weren't great
It's
to
more
begin
the,
with.
It's more of the same.
They're just all the tropes.
Yeah, it's more of the same shit.
Okay, well.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like it was.
What did you see it on?
Rental,
Like a
like Apple TV or whatever.
okay.
Just rented it. But yeah,
It's
it was watchable, but it wasn't great.
I mean, like the fact that you could enjoy it at
Yeah,
your
I was like, I mean, I
own
saw the
leisure.
first one in theaters. I was like, I'm gonna check this one out,
Damn. Long time ago.
Yeah, and Wes Craven died a few years back, so they like basically dedicated this movie to him.
An homage to him.
Yeah, as an homage. So, yeah, man. As far as all that other stuff, I did full carnivore this week.
Did you?
Lost 10 pounds.
What?
With 22-hour fasts. 20 to 22-hour fasts. It just depended on how I felt that day.
Since I've changed my diet, I've been able to reach 18, 20, 24 fast.
Yeah,
Like
that'll happen.
I think it's just I don't have any science, but I feel like I could last longer.
That's why, like, I never, like, everybody was like, I can't go that long. And I was always doing 18 to 20 hours at least, if not 24 hours, because by the time I get home, like, I could eat, I was allowed to eat at like 1 o'clock, but I wasn't getting home till like 2 or 3. And then, like, and now I'm going to eat, and it would already end up, 24 hours later or whatever. So, I never found it difficult unless, like, I had just sweat so much and I didn't take in any electrolytes or something like that. Then I was like, okay, I need to eat something like now. So I'll stop and get like pork rinds or something.
Something to put in the tank.
Something to put in the tank.
Yeah.
But I never found it super difficult on that diet. On other diets, yeah, I was like 12, 16 hours. I'm like, I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah,
Like,
I've noticed that ever since I shifted diets, I'm like, okay, this is a lot manageable. Like I even told myself, maybe we could go 36, maybe, but
not
like
with the work that we do. I don't think that's a good look.
If I did, it would have to start like Thursday
Saturday.
evening,
Yeah.
Thursday evening, going to like Saturday afternoon or something like that. It would have to be like something like that.
Yeah. But
Or Friday to Sunday or something like that.
Other than that, man, that was like my.
Why would you want to change your diet?
Huh? I just fucking weighed myself and I was like, nope.
Not happy?
Nope. I still fit in all my clothes though, but I was just like,
Snug.
nah. I was like, I don't like this.
A little extra right
A
here.
little extra on the lonjitas, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it's been a chill week, and I'm glad Elden Ring is out. I'm glad Horizon's out. I'm just having a fucking blast. Like 2022 is hitting hard, bro. I love it.
Elden Ring is so. I really thought when I first got into it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be nothing but open world and like know where to go. But then it's like, no, there's actually places to go, and like because I really enjoy it. Especially what Dark Souls 3 and what Bloodborne did is the whole part where it's like real tight spaces, find a shortcut, come back around, look after what's hiding behind the corner. I like that, So that to me was really shines. When it got to the open world part, I'm like, it's pretty and nice, but I was like, I feel safe. Like I could just stand here and look around. Like I want to be like, I like the sense of like, oh shit, you could die any second now.
Mm-hmm.
There's something like push you over the edge or something.
Yeah.
But what I started doing is just go around, like look at the map and see like, okay, you see like lakes. So maybe follow the lake, follow the river, see if you can find like a little like cave entrance and then start exploring. Or go around here and just start exploring. And then you start finding these mini bosses. I was like, okay, I could get used to this.
I've only done one.
So I've been doing some exploration. So at first I was like, oh, I thought the whole game's gonna be like this. I'm like, okay, I could learn to enjoy this. But then I realized, oh, you could go to like the Stormvale Castle and it gets like very reminiscent of Dark Souls 3, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I'm back in my.
I know this.
I like this. This is what I fell in love with the first time. And like I said, I'm not saying the open world is bad. It's just I prefer the claustrophobic, looking over your shoulder, like don't know what's around the corner. Like it rewards you to explore because like, okay, I want to see how much farther I can get. Maybe I can get that item.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, oh great, there's a skirmish going on. There's some ebony knights around the corner. Like, oh,
Yeah.
do I risk
it for the biscuit,
yeah,
bro?
and then you look at your runes, your AKA your souls, and I'm like,
Just say souls, bro.
so yeah.
You look at your Estus flask, and you look at
Yeah.
you look at your souls and your Estus flask. Like,
And like I said, and I'm playing on PC. I thought about getting it on PlayStation, but I was just like, PC.
yeah,
Why
I
not?
was right there with you.
Couple of stutter issues here and there, but like I said, nothing where it says, "Oh, this sucks. I'm shutting it off." No, it's fine. I'm enjoying it for what it is. I made a confessor, and man, I'm liking it because I have some. I'm playing. It's very melee sword and board, but you also have like Assassin's approach where like it dampens the sounds of your footsteps and reduce fall damage, and then like small heal. So I'm like, okay,
That's really that fall damage thing is really helpful in this game. I'm
definitely
sure.
yeah, because I like and there's a crouch button, so you could go behind them and get backstabs, and there's a jump button. I was like, because every time when I get a new game, I always like, okay, what do the buttons do?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, jump. There's a jump button. Because Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne always had these weird little kind of run hit
leap.
the stick and like.
Yeah.
But they weren't. You can't just jump. It's always you have to be at a run, and it's always kind of It's always kind of a little clunky sometimes. You know?
Right.
So, but this one it feels more precise. So it's like now technically this is an action adventure platformer Metroidvania.
Oh.
All those.
Oh, okay. You mean it's a Star Wars
action adventure?
Star Wars like?
Star Wars Light.
Star Wars
it's
Light?
a Star Wars Light. That's what it is. Yeah, they just need lightsabers, and that's it. We're in.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure somebody will mod it in
Some
there.
kyber
eventually.
crystals, and I'm good.
Some kybers. Hell yeah.
But like I said, I like the exploration part. It's pretty cool. And I was actually messaging Ian about it. And he was asking me about the game. I was like, dude, they have like these special summons. They have weapon skills. They have ways to find upgrades. Just all sorts of cool stuff. Like, and the control feels really good. I really like how you can hit Y and right bumper, make your hand.
I hate that actually.
Right, and you can switch to your other side. Right. Or and I'm like, I actually everything feels good. I don't have to be like. No. I mean, I just like it. The only thing I did change was, one of the default settings is your HUD after no action will disappear.
Yeah, I gotta have it always.
I always have it on because
Always on.
I'm always switching between different flasks, or I either have my seal or my shield on, and I gotta make sure what I have ready to go. Well, especially when like I'm do a two-hander, have two hands on the weapon.
Right.
Yeah.
I get you.
So
I hate the two-hand, one-hand button. I hate having to hold Y to do it. It just drives me crazy. I just miss the up. Up goes into the fucking two-hand stance, and you're like, all right, let's do this.
yeah.
I miss that shit.
What else? Yeah, I mean, I'm just having been a blast going around finding like I have and then you get your mount and like, oh, you just walk over something and just pick it up. You don't have to worry about dismounting and getting it, and then worrying about room space. Like, just get on there.
It took me a minute to get used to the mounted combat, but once I did, I was like, slash.
Yeah, and then of course everybody's favorite tree sentinel at the very beginning. I was like, he bodied me at the very beginning.
The tree sentinel.
Yeah, the guy who's on the horse.
Oh,
the golden armor.
Oh yeah. I did not even touch him.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I tried. First time I saw him, I was like, I'm gonna try this dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad choice.
Yeah. It's probably
It wasn't until I came back later after a couple of levels. I'm like, okay, bitch, let's go.
Now I got this.
Yeah, now I got him. So yeah, that was pretty fun.
I haven't even been back there yet. I need to
Yeah,
go back
but
to
this whole week, work was fine. It doesn't matter. I've been playing. I did play a lot of King of Fighter 15.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, I was streaming. I did it a lot last Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and I think I got my team down so far. Is down to Blue Mary at point, Ralph at mid, and Robert Garcia at anchor. So
Okay.
I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. It's really good to enjoy the fact that everybody's learning the game at the same time. So you get to just like I get to hang out with my online buddies, and we just talked about try this, or try this character, or to just change up the lineup and stuff like that. So that's been a blast. I've been enjoying that a lot, and I do want to get back to it because like I know Elden Ring is hey, come play with me.
Oh yeah.
Elden Ring is like Pennywise in the sewer. Like, hey, I got some souls down here. Like, well,
I guess I'm going.
I guess I gotta go in now.
Runes.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna call them souls.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll say, hey, you want some souls?
You want some souls?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll start crawling in the freaking gutter. But yeah, I plan on going back to that. But King of Fighters, it's not. I don't like it's technical in the inputs because it's like forward, half circle back, or quarter circle forward, half circle back for your supers. And like if you could be really technical, you could be rewarded. But even if you don't play it that way, if you play kind of lame or like kind of footsies or and stuff like that, like you could still play the games at the level that I'm at. So I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. I can't wait to get back to it. So hopefully soon after maybe tomorrow or Monday. Maybe I can make that like my first half stream, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, okay. You're gonna start separating them out, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. 'Cause I don't want to. Like I said, to me, fighting games, it feels like it's a diminishing skill. Like if I don't stay on top of it, it just slowly starts to fade away.
But so is Dark Souls, though.
Dark Souls. 'Cause you gotta memorize where you were at and where you're going, and yeah.
Good luck.
So
good luck.
Yeah. So like, especially after coming off from Demon Souls on the PS5, and then coming into Elden Ring, I'm like, man, this feels good. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Sekiro. I think Sekiro was an awesome experience, but from like this one, Elden Ring just seems like more of Dark Souls, and I think that's a good thing. It's nothing negative. Like I said, a couple of drop frames here and there, but I'm enjoying it. Like I put a lot of hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
been a good time so far.
Yeah, I can't wait. And like I said, again, you've probably heard me say this 100 times, but like, it just tells you how good the game is because there wasn't any like day one DLC or battle passes or microtransactions. Like, here's a game. We had a patch just to fix some things. Okay.
Yeah.
They have the server updates. Okay, but it's like I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm enjoying it. I pay my money up front. That was one of those games like I had complete 100% faith in that I'm gonna have a good time. Like,
right
here. I trust you guys. So.
All right, guys, that's the podcast. We're gonna go play.
We're gonna play some more. Yeah. Because and like I said, we did the multiplayer. That was fun because you guys were already like, because you said you headed down south, down to the Morn Castle or Morn Fort or whatever.
I went east and then I went south.
Yeah, so you guys were over there, and that was actually my first time ever playing a multiplayer aspect of any Souls games because I've always just been the lone wolf.
Yeah,
go on my own,
and that's still the way to do it though. Like if we did a boss together and it was like we fucking just pounded him out and then you go back later and you just get bodied up, it's because you didn't learn the mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he's focusing on you, then we're going to go in and backstab him. And then he's going to focus on me, and then you're going to go in there and backstab him.
Well, the boss that we did fight, you're like, all right, this guy's pretty lame. Just let's get in and kill him. Like, okay. There's some lame bosses in there.
Yeah.
Some of the mini ones are kind of lame. I've been able to... did you see the Elden Ring bingo?
No.
First time boss, a one-shot boss dying... Let's go! Like all the phrases you're gonna say
on the
while
streams.
playing. Yeah.
The first little catacombs that I got into, which was like right outside of the chapel or whatever, and they had that metal cat, or dog or whatever. The fucking frames on that are so quick,
especially when he's up there.
Yeah,
that motherfucker has homing.
Yeah, he just he comes down.
He's coming down, and he'll still turn with you like.
Yeah, I'm so fast, dude.
And those little gargoyles that are hanging around, and they blend in with the background.
Yeah, just that freaking. They just sit there, and then you walk in, and they're like, and they're like 5 attacks.
Yeah. Oh, they'll throw shit at you. Because I walked into the room, and I was like, oh, there you are, and they're just looking at me, standing right there on the rooftop, looking right at me. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, and then you walk in. There's one behind, of course, in true From Software fashion, around the corner, like. Oh,
yeah, man, it's been a hell of a time in that game. I've been having a blast, and I think a lot of people have been too because they had that little bit of news that I had was like 750,000 concurrent players on Steam alone, which is for those that don't know was 6 times bigger than Dark Souls 3,
which was released in what 2016.
2016, yeah. So it's
and then Sekiro was 2019.
Yes,
yeah.
So every 3 years seems like, but. Yeah, man. 700,000 players in that game is crazy.
I definitely believe ever since...
just on PC, though.
Yeah, on PC. On PC.
That was just PC.
Not to mention Xbox and PlayStation.
PS5,
yeah. So
not even mentioning those.
Yeah. But I really think, in my opinion, Bloodborne has somehow got some sort of like resurgence. Got like it's always been kind of like, everybody's been like everybody from the most part, from my notice, Bloodborne holds Bloodborne in high regard.
It is.
But it seems like that's been like continuing, and that's been like getting higher and higher. Like I guess that, I don't know, that wave of enjoyment for that game has been even more popular lately over the last couple of years. Because I mean, we've seen a mod where they have a PlayStation 1 version of it.
That's hilarious.
I mean, who does that? I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that just shows you how much the community loves it,
right?
And that they're willing to do that and play this awesome game in a format that looks like a PS1 version. I'm like, dude, that's dope, dude. Like, that people love it that much, and I think that love for that kind of game and for that company is really showing. And I think it really helped with the that many people playing it on Steam. And I wouldn't be surprised when we look at the NPD for the month of February.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be up there.
It's gonna be up there.
It's gonna be up there.
And this is gonna be a big contender for GOTY.
Which is weird because like the game is so difficult that I feel people will drop off. Like once they hit that wall, they don't realize that they can go and explore, and they hit that wall, that first wall that it sends you to. Like it's sending you into a trap. It's trolling the shit out of you.
Well, definitely, yeah. Don't get yourself fooled, guys. This is still a Souls game.
Mm-hmm.
They added some elements to it, some open worldness, but don't be confused. This is still in its bones is still a Souls game. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
it's tough.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's nothing that you can't overcome or be like, okay, you know what? Let me go to another area, level up. And that's a good thing about this game too, because like I said, I was stuck with one boss for the longest. I was like, let me go run off,
come back.
Yeah, do some side stuff, some little discover some things, and sure enough, that got me some experiences. And man, there's some surprises on there. Like I'm not gonna. Okay, small spoilers. There's a little surprise where sometimes you see this chest, and oh boy, this chest throws you a curveball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
okay. Damn. I haven't come across any of those chests.
Yeah, you'll see like, huh? What? Yeah, but like I said, I'm enjoying the game, and I know it's been getting, and like I said, I watched no videos on it. I've watched no gameplay. Just kept it to a minimum. Yeah, and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
And I did see some like some tweets saying all these video game reviewers are getting it 10s and 10s and 10s and 10s and 10s, and to me that's cool. Yeah. But the only review that gives a shit is my review.
Right.
If I get to enjoy it, and yours, someone that I know, someone who trusts. Like if I wasn't able to play the game for some weird reason, and you and Jackal, because I hold you guys in high regard when it comes to Souls games, mm-hmm. If you guys would have been like, Rick, 100%, I would be like, okay, you're probably right.
Right.
I would still probably buy it, but look into it and just have my expectations low. But I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
But also, yeah, it's a fucking great game. But also in the news, that's happening this week is the Steam Deck launched.
I saw that. You get your email?
Nope. I'm quarter one.
Little bummed out?
I'm a little bummed out. I want to play Elden Ring from anywhere, basically. I'm a little bummed out that I haven't gotten my email yet. I'm just waiting because I got the mid-tier one. I think she got the
big boy.
The big boy.
The beef beef.
So I was staying right in the middle there.
Okay, the happy medium.
But so people started getting their emails out. I haven't gotten mine yet. But
do you know anybody that's gotten their email?
Just on Reddit. Okay. Just the ones I've seen on Reddit. Okay. So they have been getting emails, but they said even if you got your email, if you're logged into the website and where like the reservation website is, where you can like cancel your pre-order or it shows like your date of the pre-order. If they had already sent you the email, if they've unlocked your username, you could just purchase there. So I've just been checking the website and checking my email like nonstop. But I haven't gotten the email yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Whenever that happens, hopefully I'll get one on Monday or Tuesday, and if not, the week after that. And if not, because I still have a month. But I'd like to have it for my birthday. That would be a nice little birthday gift for myself. I feel like I've earned it. Treat yourself. Did
you do your taxes already?
No, I need to do that. Me and Alice were actually planning on doing that tomorrow because I got to do hers too. But yeah, man, just can you like even if it isn't perfect, which a lot of reviewers are saying that it isn't, and that's fine. It could not be perfect, right? The Switch isn't perfect. The PlayStation 5 wasn't perfect at launch. You know what I mean? Xbox wasn't perfect at launch. they're just not perfect whenever they first launch. I don't know what people are expecting. You know what I'm saying? Are they holding Steam to like some kind of higher regard? But what what they're doing, what they are doing.
Who's they?
Steam. What they are doing with this launch is unprecedented. Because what other console launches with 400 titles out of the box? You know what I'm saying? Like ready to go. Granted, it might not be perfect, but with all your friends, with voice chat enabled, with no yearly subscription to use the online services, but with voice chat and your friends list and a store,
Nintendo should be listening,
and good community customer service, the ability to hook it up to a monitor or a TV and play with it like
or
as it was.
Yeah.
Or if you're just in your own house and you want to play on the couch, then you just stream the PC and you get the better quality.
Sounds good to me.
You know, all the way to your, you know, like even if it's not compatible with your device that you're playing on and you're still in the house, just send that shit wirelessly, baby. It's already installed on your rig. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, it's not perfect. I get it. And I can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a little bit of a run. Especially for like when we're at cons or if we're on like a road trip
or visiting somewhere. Yeah.
Just, you know, we're at the pub or, you know, one of the breweries or whatever. And oh man, let's set it down. Like, remember how we did like Smash Bros?
Yeah. Prop it up.
Oh, let's bring our fight sticks and let's play some King of Fighters. Let's bring our game pads and play some King of Fighters. Like, that's pretty dope, man. Like, I gotta tell you, that's some pretty cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you got your email, guys, I'm happy for you. Let us know what you think about the Steam Deck.
Yeah, chat, let us know.
For sure. Whenever you do get it, I assume they ship out within 6 days of order. So and I'm not sure who they're going through. I don't know who their supplier or who their shipping is. Hopefully it's UPS and they're not fucking around with FedEx, dude.
FedEx,
I saw some FedEx, bro. I saw some FedEx shit.
Demon.
I wanted to send it to you. It was this person was like, he backed up to the house, like say if this is the house right here, he backed up maybe like 10 feet away from the house, right? He opens the back doors. He gets these two long ass packages that's like probably a little bit longer than this table, right? Sticks them on the bumper, like on the floor and like leaning against the truck on the bumper, and then closes the doors and drives off. In the snow. Yeah, that was a thing, and I was like,
those guys are something.
And then
else.
like he drug one of the boxes halfway down the driveway and just kept on going, just drove off. The camera caught it off, bro. I was just dying. I was like,
those guys are something else.
If Rick ever did that, bro, I'd...
No, I got too much pride in my work.
What do you got for news, Papa?
I do want to say, guys, King of Fighters 15. I've been playing it on PC and I've had no issues. I've been enjoying it. Like,
was there issues to be had?
Some issues. There's some from what I hear, like some PC issues, like connection, or sometimes when you do a super, like a little bit of stuttering. I guess I have no idea, but
trying to catch up or something.
Yeah. But I mean, the games I played, I've had like a few laggy matches, but for the most part, they've been really good. I mean, the time they're laggy is, okay, this guy is a Wi-Fi warrior because the ping is the MS is way too high.
Oh, okay.
It's like the motherfucker had like 600 MS. I'm like, okay, this guy's a Wi-Fi warrior for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're talking about King of Fighters, but let's talk about your favorite news this week, which I saw that 100% sure.
So you guys know Street Fighter is one of my favorite franchises. I love it. I love Street Fighter. It's awesome. And then Capcom announced, not even announced, they just said, here's a countdown. Well, it just happened to line up exactly with Capcom Pro Tour Finals.
Right.
The exhibition, because they canceled the the actual event, but they just had some online exhibitions. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Understand with COVID, safety, you don't want anybody to get sick, you don't want to be held liables. Understandable.
Yeah.
But they still had like dudes hanging out at the same time watching. Like, I guess that's fine, I don't care, whatever. But so I feel, and I was talking to I saw my friend Bruce Lansel tweet out, like, I feel bad. He tweeted out, I feel bad for anybody who thought this was going to be any other Capcom game besides Street Fighter. Because like,
what were they thinking?
Some people were like, "Oh, I can't wait for the next Mega Man game or the next Resident Evil game."
Are you serious?
Yeah, some people were like actually excited. Like, Dino Crisis needs to come back. Granted, those are good games that should come back.
Correct.
But when it lines up with the Capcom Pro Tour,
right,
it's probably going to be a fighting game.
Right. There was a couple fighting game announcements.
I would say,
but
yeah,
that was a big one.
Yeah. But so we saw we saw it. countdown went up, and I stayed up till midnight at Sunday night because I knew I want to watch this. Oh my god, I want to watch this. I was gonna make a reaction video, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna be too hyped now. So I was like, I saw it. The first announcement was the first announcement was, guys, they have the Capcom Fighting Collection. So they had Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Vampire Savior 1, 2, and a 2 Japanese version, Red Earth, Cyberbot, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo, Hyper Street Fighter 2, like on these all having rollback, which is awesome, cool. But a lot of the hardcore game players, they're like, yeah, it's already on Fightcade. It's like, well,
they're $60 anyway.
Like, it's kind of true. You could get on Fightcade if you really like fighting games and you want to play some of these old school games that have online capabilities.
Yeah,
you go to Fightcade and play, because that's my boy Trip. He plays Third Strike. A lot of people play Third Strike on there, or CVS, or anything. So, but now you could purchase it if you want. That's a pretty cool shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. Where'd you get it?
Box lunch. Alice got me for Christmas or my birthday.
That retro. That retro Venom.
Dope too.
Let me see it.
I can't what?
Just around. Show the people. Yeah, that's dope, bro.
It's pretty dope ass shirt.
I like it.
And it's got a good military green to it.
Yeah, the olive. Yeah.
I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, because usually comic book shirts are usually all black.
Yeah, no, I like this one. It's different.
It is. So we got all those games. Yeah, all those games. Yeah, vintage for sure. So you get all those games coming out. It was just cool because some of these games were just only released in Japan,
right,
or they're just hard to find a copy of. Mm-hmm. So I think that's awesome.
That's good. But then they're all going to be online.
Yes, online rollback.
With rollback,
yeah,
which is a great announcement.
For sure.
And what are the consoles that it's coming out on?
I think it's on
Switch,
PlayStation,
and Xbox, right?
I think so. I think
PC?
so. I'm pretty sure. I didn't get that much part, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see it on all the major consoles. And then the big one, they showed a 40-second trailer. And don't get me wrong. This is big news.
Right.
It's big news because we all had inklings. We saw rumors of Street Fighter 6, but now we have it confirmed that we know it's coming, and that's good news because after what happened with Street Fighter 5 and the whole COVID, well, I'll say Season 5 of Street Fighter, because it wasn't supposed to be Season 5. It kind of happened because Ono, he resigned, and the Youngbloods, I forget their names, but the Youngbloods took over, and Season 5 really put Street Fighter in a good spot.
Right. So, they left it in a...
Yeah, and it finished well. So we know Street Fighter 6 is coming out, and that's big news. I love it. But then you see a 40-second trailer, and it shows off with Ryu, really wide-bodied.
Dude, he's big-bodied. Thick. 3 C's.
And that dude's supposed to be like 5'8", 180 pounds. Like, that does not look...
Yeah, he's also Japanese.
He's also Japanese.
Yeah. I have never seen a 5'8" Japanese man that's 185 pounds look like that.
Maybe Lyoto Machida, but...
Not even close.
He's half Brazilian also.
He's half Brazilian. But fucking Ryu looked like... He was 250 pounds, 6'2".
Somebody said
solid muscle.
Somebody on Reddit said like, "Yo, they used the wrong screen ratio. They were supposed to do instead of doing the widescreen 16 by whatever, it's supposed to be 14
4:3.
Yeah, and they actually did it, and he looked proportionally right.
Right.
Like,
that's hilarious.
I was like, I wouldn't put it past Capcom.
That's funny.
To do that.
But I mean, he was wide body. Every muscle shown. Yeah. He looked like fucking a Japanese version of Terry Crews.
So what? Yeah, when I saw it, I first saw the trailer. I just saw, like it showed. You don't see Ryu's face right away, but you see like his body.
Shirtless Ryu.
It shows chunkless.
Ryu, yeah.
He's up there. At first, you see the core. I'm like, it looked like it had that hyper realism look to it, right? So I was like, at Tekken X Street Fighter. Here we go. Here we go.
It's finally gonna happen.
And then he showed Luke. Okay, it's not Tekken X Street Fighter. It's just Street Fighter 6. And then you show him. He pumps up. He does his V skill 1. His I think it's called the Hyper Fist.
Right.
I don't know what it's called. But he does that, and he pumps up those 2 veins and fades it out, and then he's about to charge in. You see the red and blue kind of ink streak coming out, and then done. 40 seconds. I'm like, okay. I'm not surprised that this is just a teaser for a teaser.
Right.
A teaser just to let you know, and it said more information summer 2022. And then they show the little octagon logo.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
SF6. So I saw that, and the second I saw that, I'm thinking, that's going to be a placeholder logo. Because if you look at the history of all the Street Fighter, it's always been the red-orange Street Fighter.
Right.
So I'm like, I really doubt that's going to be the end logo. That's just a placeholder. Because if you looked at King of Fighters 15, the original logo is a lot different from what you see King of Fighters.
Of course.
And games do that. They do that. It's placeholders to, it's concept art. But So looking at that, knowing that Street Fighter 6 is existing, is in the works, and we'll be getting more information, I'm thoroughly happy about it. I can't wait. I just really hope they've learned they learned all their lessons from 5 at the launch of that.
And 4.
And 4. Well, I don't know about 4. I wasn't there for the launch of 4. But definitely for the launch of 5. That they know that you can't have what felt to me was a free-to-play game with a $60 price tag.
Right.
That's what it was at very first, honestly. So hopefully, I don't know what model they're going to be doing, but hopefully they learned. But I'm excited to see that. And a little bit upset about how like Capcom's been treating the Street Fighter franchise. I don't know if you saw it, but during the Capcom finals, they have like now sponsored by Arby's. So they had like Ryu hold a sandwich and Dan taking a bite of it, and then we were in the hat, and then they put a sandwich prop next to Zenki's face. I'm like, and before that, like 3 seasons ago, you could start getting like fight money if you run ads during your game to promote Street Fighter events and stuff, and like the character outfits will have CPT logos on their gis or on their arms or whatever on their outfit, and it's like it almost takes away the mysticism of these characters, because they're supposed to be super cool and awesome and fighting, and then here they are holding a sandwich, wearing a silly hat. Like,
I get it.
Street Fighter's supposed to be cool. They're not supposed to be these. They almost feel like mascots and shills.
RB shills.
Yeah, you know, it's like
RB shills, bro.
So I mean, that's a little bit upsetting, but that's just me, just being a hardcore fan. You know,
I mean, but
I love it.
You know, Fortnite and
they shilled out, yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah. And I understand it's a business.
Yep.
But and like I said, I am totally biased for Street Fighter because it's been one of my favorite franchises since I was a kid. I mean, I have stuff all over the wall, you know, I love it. So the fact that Street Fighter 6 does exist and will be coming out, and how season 5 of Street Fighter 5 finished, I'm excited.
What do you think the time frame is? Holiday or March next year?
I would say I wouldn't be surprised if they do some they give you more news in the summer. We'll probably get some beta testing in the holidays, and then get released like Q1 of 2023. February, March. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the route they take.
I agree.
So and I hope they do take that route where it's do the beta testing, see what works. That way, when you get to launch, not be perfect, but at least have something playable that people can enjoy.
Not broken.
Not broken. Yeah, just be prepared. Be ready. Take your time.
I agree.
So that's my game plan. That's my thought on what the roadmap's going to be for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I saw it Monday morning as soon as I woke up, and I was like, oh shit, Rick might be mad happy about this. And then I watched the video and I was like, oh, he's gonna hate this. Like he's gonna excited that it happened, but he's also gonna like. You put a countdown timer
a whole week
for a whole week just to have a 40-second video, huh?
Right.
Not even
they hyped it up, and I get it. They want to bring the hype. They want to bring the eyes. They want to bring the attention, and it worked because they got my attention.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, we know what we're doing here at Capcom. Come on.
Yeah. That was I was excited. I saw Luke. I saw Ryu, and just Ryu just being so thick. And I was like, "Wow, man, this is pretty. It looks pretty. The cinematic looked nice."
And that got me thinking too. I wonder if they're gonna maybe I'm wrong about the whole logo with Street Fighter. Maybe this is the direction they're going. Maybe they're gonna a different artwork. Maybe instead of being this kind of cartoony with massive hands and massive feet, maybe they go to more of this like a hyper realistic kind of approach and look to it.
Yeah.
And you know what? As a fan, as a fanboy, 100%. I'll claim. I'll be upfront. If they do make some changes like that to Street Fighter, I'm okay.
Right.
We've seen Street Fighters change so many different ways from 16-bit pixels to hand animation pixels to 3D models to now to if they change it to something else,
let them do it.
As long as they do it right,
yeah,
I'm fine. Because I mean I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be stuck in the old ways. I'm okay with change, even if it's something that I love like Street Fighter. Change it.
I agree.
As long as I may not love it right at the gate, but if I know that the creators and the team behind it put passion and love and doing a good job, I can't be mad at that, right?
Right.
If it doesn't work out for me, that's fine. That doesn't mean I will wish ill on it.
For sure. Let's talk about that logo though.
Yeah, that logo, bro. Yeah, I saw on Reddit. I saw people tweet it out. Like you right click. Just like I said, that's why I was like, this is a placeholder. And Capcom, you guys didn't try.
So there's the stock image on the left there.
Yeah.
And the image on the right. So they did change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fine, but it's not like basically what they were saying is in Photoshop, all you have to do is in a vector image like this one is here. All you got to do is adjust thickness and add your little splash 6 right there,
little
and
spray paint.
But hopefully it's a placeholder like you're saying, you know. But they plagiarized the $80 image. Like,
you think they had the budget or something?
You think it was it over budget, the trailer? With 40 seconds and the countdown timer website?
I think well, they got money from Arby's.
And Fortnite.
I think I heard rumors or talks about maybe Sony's helping them back this one again. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Yeah. Don't confirm me, guys. Don't quote me.
I hope that this isn't the actual thing, and if they do, they give credit to the original artist who made the logo.
Yeah,
at least,
because that'd be kind of shitty.
That would be shitty because it's an Adobe stock image on their website for $80. Like, but also like, do
they got the NFT?
But yeah, man, I just thought it was a little silly. Like, really, you guys couldn't even come up with something original or just use your regular font?
Yeah, you didn't think people were gonna be like. Google search web image for
just reverse image
and then
search.
Find it and be like,
is that what they did?
Yeah, the internet could be super sleuths and they'll find stuff, the sources and everything.
Yeah, she just got to a little twist. I love it. I wanted to see her reaction.
Oh, guys, you might be spoilers on Horizon in the background. You might be able to see some. So
but I just wanted to see
if
her
you're
reaction.
Listening, if you're watching,
she's not even. She doesn't even know what's going on, man. It's about to fuck her mind up.
Hold on.
Yeah, you go ahead. So yeah, that little plagiarism on the logo was a little.
It's a little boring. That was lazy on their part.
Yeah,
like you could make a placeholder.
Yeah,
but that's not a blatant
that
copy.
Wasn't. Yeah, that did. I mean, you could have just put SF.
Yeah, you could use a
SF6, and anything would have been better than stealing a logo from Adobe. Because Adobe's gonna get their money. Let's be real.
Yeah, they could have tried.
Hold
on, that's a little too high.
That's too high. Yeah, some wind's gonna come through here. Yeah. Mikkel's gonna run out of here talking about how cold it is. Yeah. What else you got on Street Fighter news? Anything on the fighting game news?
I think that's about it on fighting news. But yeah. Oh, Evil, they tweeted out that they're on March 8th. No, is it March? Yeah, is it March? Yeah, I think on March 8th, they're going to announce their Evo 2022 lineup. So they're going to let you know what the games are going to be available. And during that tweet, they had a little message, a little still, and they said, I'm paraphrasing here, guys, but they also said that Nintendo Smash will not be at Evo this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like, I don't know why Nintendo hates the community so much. And we talked about it before because remember when they were trying to use the Slippy mod to do an online version
for Melee?
Yeah. And Nintendo said, shut that down, cease and desist. It's like, guys, they're literally building, like the community is basically making a mod to support a game that doesn't get any more support.
It would be different.
Just so they could play it.
It would be different if they were like plagiarizing something. You know what I mean? Like if they were using something like illegally. I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't at the same time. Like they're playing a game that everybody that plays this game loves, right? They're very competitive.
And Nintendo's not supporting it anymore.
And they don't support it anymore. So the community took it to themselves to keep supporting this game and to keep promoting a Nintendo game. They still play it on Nintendo hardware. You know, it's like what? Why? Like
that doesn't.
It makes zero sense.
Nintendo's always been so weird about that.
So weird, dude.
Whether it's punishing the community with playing some of their older games or charging you their Nintendo tax on ports. Nintendo's always been kind of like very firm on the way they stand and view their games. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, there's literally a community that loves your game so much that they're willing to do this and build it, and then you just come over here and just shut it down. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's why I'm such a big fan of like the Steam Deck. I hate to bring it back to that, but that's why I was like, that's why I was so excited for that. Is just because like you are opening up more games to more people, and it's like a way lower entry point. Like at $400, dude, just for like the base model, is just kind of it blows me away because there's no way they're making money on that. They're gonna make money on the game sales for sure, but there's no way they're making money on that base model console. There's no way. The amount of power that's in that thing, it's basically a PS4 in the palm of your hands, which is crazy. And then like you can play Control, and you can play Elden Ring.
Just about every game on your library.
You can play like a lot of games, not VR games.
No, of course, yeah. Some are limited to the technology because of you don't have.
And
VR.
it's on Linux as well. But like the fact that they're opening their platform and it's like you can go in there and tinker with it and adjust your settings.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think they even gave you plans for the SSL files or for to make your 3D prints for the game. For
for the actual handheld. Yeah. But like for them to be so open and for Nintendo to be so constrictive, it's just like there's those are two stark contrasts. But I want them to see what the Steam Deck is doing at like Nintendo and Sony and Xbox, and I want them to like use that as like a platform for them to move forward more openly, basically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know this might sound ignorant, but I wonder if that's like a Japanese culture business mentality to be that way, very in-house and closed off and to themselves.
Not really, because Apple's closed off and to themselves. They don't like right to repair. Things like things like that exist.
Well, Apple could do that though.
But Dell's like that.
Well,
Dell's very proprietary with all that. Like anything Alienware that you buy, if you try to do anything, you got to get it through Dell. It's very proprietary. But a lot of companies are like that. So, we have Microsoft, we have Sony, we have Nintendo.
Well, for sure. Yeah, I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they said that's kind of been the trend for a lot of companies now. They do a lot of proprietary items. That way, you have to get it through them at premium cost.
That's right.
Because back in the day, remember how like the older cars, you're a mechanic, I'm not. But my dad would be like, oh yeah, we could go to the junkyard and find a replacement part for this. Now it's like you have to get something exactly for this part, for this type, this model, this brand.
Yep. Speaking of which, my windshield is fucking
Damn
done,
it.
dude. It's done.
Spider webs?
$1,500 is what that fucking thing's gonna cost.
I finished Persona 5 Strikers, by the way.
Oh, did you?
It made me smile. I was happy.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
glad I played it.
That's good. I gotta play that too.
And
It's on my
and the Persona
backlog.
5 Royal and Persona 5 Strikers soundtrack is now on Spotify, guys. So check it out. That game literally has just fucking bangers, dude. The music is awesome. I love it. It's on my freaking anime playlist. It's on my main playlist.
So
I finished Persona 5 Strikers. I enjoyed it. That was my first Musou style game, and if they make anything else Persona, I'm down.
You got a fighting game coming out next month.
Well, actually, I forgot to tell you. Atlas has this other game called jeez, why did I do that? It's called Soul Hackers 2. It's from Atlas, August 26th. I just saw like a trailer because I saw my boy Lion Soul tweet it out. It's like, okay, it's from Atlas. And I saw Cerberus running around the corner. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I want to play it.
Already? I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is, but I want to play it. I had such a blast with Shin Megami Tensei and with the Persona games, Persona 5 games, that Atlas right now is on a high roll with me. So I've definitely got my eyes peeled for this Soul Hackers 2 on Atlas.
Soul Hackers 2.
So I'm down.
I got you.
Yeah.
So back to the Evo thing.
Yes.
So they basically said that Super Smash Bros. Will not be a part of the Evo tournament. Okay. I kind of.
And I'm pretty. Like, I don't know how I'm not in the Smash community. Like, I'll play Smash every once in a while when you guys come over and it's fun. But like, as for like actually follow it and see all the events, I don't follow it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the community still, like, okay, we got other events.
Right.
So I mean, I'm sure it sucks that it's not that Evo, but I'm sure the Smash community isn't going to lose any sleep.
No. And I'm pretty sure that'll just bring a higher view count to the other platforms or the other video games that Evo's got on their platform. So I'm assuming Street Fighter. I'm assuming King of Fighters. I'm assuming Guilty Gear Strive,
maybe Dragon
Killer
Ball,
Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Things like that. Which I'm not mad at. Let them do whatever it is that they want to do, and hopefully they have a good year this year. Hopefully it isn't like Capcom Pro Tour, which is just exhibition matches, and they man up and get it done. So I want to see a live event.
Like, I want to see a live event, and I understand you don't want to go, heaven forbid anybody get injured and sick and die and be liable.
Right.
That'd be all terrible for sure. But
they
at the same time, though, like, how do we get back to normal?
They need to kind of sign disclosure, or not
Yeah.
Sign them up. Get them paperwork.
They're all young. They're all healthy.
Yeah, well, are they?
Well,
Gamers?
Gamers.
Most gamers? Like 90%?
I just that's another reason, too. Like, I kind of want to go Texas Showdown, but they're going to be, like, mandatory mask.
Okay.
And I'm kind of, like, anti-mandatory anything. I'm like,
fair enough.
do I support that? Nah, I don't know. And the thing is, like, you're going to go there and you're going to see people wearing the mask, like,
yeah.
Like, so what's the
Chin
point?
strapping it, bro.
Yeah, who's gonna enforce it? Like,
Nobody.
I hate that part when it becomes mandatory and like they're not even like, come on, dude, you're gonna be all in on this? Be all in.
Yeah.
that's just where I stand on
For
it.
sure.
And I'm not saying I'm not an anti-masker, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but if you're gonna do something, stick to your guns, man.
I agree.
100%. So, yeah, the Evo will be on March 8th. So we still got actually,
It's
next Tuesday. I
Next
think.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Not this
Tuesday,
upcoming Tuesday, but
but
next
yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah.
So
Sweet.
So yeah, we'll get the lineup. So I wouldn't be surprised. So we see Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Killer Instinct. Yeah, we'll see.
All the staples.
Yeah, the main ones.
Except for
Guilty
Super
Gear.
Smash Brothers.
Except for Super Smash.
Yeah,
So.
which is fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let them sit it out and not bring any.
Imagine if they do their own event on the same day as Evo.
Ah, bro, and it just like outdoes them. That'd be fucking asshole.
You just get bigger Twitch numbers, Twitch viewers.
That's brutal. It's sponsored by Amazon too.
Did you see the Twitch viewership for Elden Ring?
No,
dude, it was nuts.
What did it hit?
It was insane. I don't know. I was like, I want to see 70,000
70K
views. Yeah,
Dang, what's it
like,
at right now?
I have no idea. What is it?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Well, you keep talking.
But yeah, so that won't be available. That sucks. BB, how much?
500,000.
500,000. The first weekend of.
You got King of Fighters at 1.5K. You got Elden Ring at 500K, bro.
Yeah.
Lost Ark is down to 202.
Dude, something about
That's crazy.
like the Elden Ring is so huge because like a lot of people from the FGC are like everybody's playing that game, no matter what your main genre is.
Mm-hmm.
I see people playing Elden Ring. I was like, dude, that's just shows you the power of what From Software has been able to build up and cultivate and just bring to the people. Like that's huge.
I'm getting spoiled right now, and I shouldn't have clicked on it. I wanted to see who had the highest one, and he's fucking fighting some boss. It looks super scary.
Don't look at the boss.
I don't want any
Don't
part
look at the
of it. I don't want to know. But yeah, man,
water. Or are you good?
I'm good for right now.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so Street Fighter 6 announced. Fucking Evo's is got an announcement on the 8th.
Yeah, the lineup announcement.
That's crazy.
And I hope they stick to it and do something with it.
I hope so too.
And of course, Evo's always been kind of like a Super Bowl for fighting games, where that's where you can get a lot of your and the E3 of fighting games too, where you can get a lot of news and
Newses.
That sounds like Golem. Newses. You can get a lot of news and a lot of information and updates. So excited.
What did I have here? The Bethesda Launcher
Yeah, tell me about
is
that.
going away.
Did you miss it?
I never used it.
Never played it, B.
Never used it.
Never played it, B.
So basically here, what's going on is, Bethesda got bought out by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. And Microsoft has their own launcher. And
Makes sense.
but what they're doing is they're gonna sunset the Bethesda.net launcher, and they're just gonna migrate it over to Steam in early April. So you're gonna have to migrate your games and your wallet to your Steam account, which is cool that they're letting you do that. And instead of just being like, oh, we're shutting it down, you don't have access to
use
your
it or
games.
lose it. Yeah.
So I'm glad that they're doing that. Microsoft is and the less launchers, the better. Let's be real. But I think the launcher was only really for Fallout 76. Like, that was the main thing. I'm just glad it's fucking going away. Like, next I want the Rockstar launcher to go away.
Which is that one?
They only use Grand Theft Auto and
Red Dead
Redemption, yeah. But those need to go away. There's so many launchers, dude. They get annoying.
They
Just
do.
like fucking resource hogs and stuff. So, yeah, Bethesda's migrating all their stuff over. I'm sorry, Microsoft is going to be migrating all of your stuff over to Steam. Make sure you get that done in early April. You're going to be able to initiate the migration process, following detailed instructions we will have available for you then. So be on the lookout for those if you ever had a Bethesda launcher, or if you're still playing Fallout 76 or any Bethesda game, which was also like Doom Eternal, things like that. I never played them on PC though. So be on the lookout for those things, guys. I don't want you to lose your games or your wallet.
I still find it funny after they started the subscription base for 76. It was the haves versus the have-nots. They're just killing the
Fuck
poors.
outta here.
I was like, bro, sign me up. I would do that. I will kill the have-nots.
So that shit is gone, and I'm happy it's gone, dude. I know you never used it, so it didn't really mean nothing to you, but the less launchers to me, the better.
Yeah. Like it's Steam, and then I have Epic Game Store, but Epic Game Store I haven't launched. There's like the only thing they have that picks my interest is Darkest Dungeon 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, and I'm pretty sure that'll be a time exclusive. So
Yeah, most of the time they are.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's gone. I'm glad it's gone, and good riddance.
I saw Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel remasters got released on Steam.
Yeah.
And I was like, where's the Switch port?
It's probably a cloud-based version that you can only play
All
online.
at a $40 price tag.
Yeah, no, $60 price tag, and then it stutters everywhere. Even though it runs on Nintendo NES system, but whatever.
Yeah, I was like,
What did the Pixel remaster do? Like the 2D, 3D thing?
no, it
or-
wasn't like, and it should have been like 2D HD,
I
kind of
hadn't even looked
like
at it.
Octopath Traveler or like the game that's coming out soon, Live Alive. Like it should be that, but they didn't. It's just a straight up port, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if they would put it on Switch, I would have been like, yo,
Is it
auto
the
buy.
6?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 6
$15.
with Terra.
Is it actually
Locke.
called Pixel Remaster?
I think so.
Oh, then I'm in the wrong place. Because they have a Final Fantasy 6, but it doesn't
That
say
one.
it doesn't say Pixel
That one.
Remaster. I'll look it up though.
Yeah. So like I was like, okay, cool, it's on Steam. Awesome, because I remember playing it
Hey,
when
if you got your fucking Steam Deck,
Oh, well, I should borrow
there's-
Michelle's.
whenever she gets
Just, yeah, download it and share it to our library. Because like I remember playing it originally on the PS. What was it? PS1, where they had the anthologies where they brought some older Final Fantasies, and I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
But I was like, man, I would like to play it again. That's one of those that's really, really good.
It's 20% off.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, we should be on the Switch. Perfect.
Just get it preemptively for a Steam Deck, which you can
Right.
put multiple accounts on. By
Can
the
ya?
way, yeah, I was watching a little bit of the user interface. Like I could log into it, and then like if Alice had one, she could log into it.
Oh,
And she
nice.
just selects to play her games and stuff. And then the expandable storage and stuff, dude. It looks like it's gonna be dope.
It's
I
gonna be
can't
yeah,
wait.
it's gonna
I
be
can't
having
wait.
awesome features.
But yeah, this game looks good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played 6. I haven't played through 7 either. So
Yeah, 6 is really good. Also, that generally does have a really good story. I like it a lot.
but that's good though that they put it out. But it does need to come to more platforms than just Steam, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the Switch. I
I'm
think
pretty
Switch
sure.
Is perfect,
I'm
but
pretty sure I can look it up on my phone right now,
it's probably on mobile
and
too.
I'm pretty sure it's on mobile.
I'm
Let's
pretty
be
sure.
real.
Yeah, yeah. Square Enix has a thing about they love to port it to mobile, but not the Switch.
Final
like,
Fantasy
come on, guys.
6.
You guys have a relationship
Oh,
with
look,
Nintendo.
there it is.
Yeah,
I could play it on my phone.
exactly. It's like I know you have a relationship with Nintendo. It
Oh,
can't
and they
be
use
that
the
bad.
exact same screenshots.
Yeah.
In the
I hate that. They do that a lot.
but yeah, there
Especially
it is.
when like you look at it on the Switch Nintendo eShop,
Yeah.
the screenshots are from like the PC port. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Come
you
on,
definitely.
guys. Come on.
Looks nice though. Looks like Terraria.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But yeah, it's on here. 17. It's more expensive on their phone though for some reason.
Is it really?
Yep, $18 instead of
Maybe
15.
maybe because it's a
Doesn't have the
new
discount.
release. Yeah, discount release. BB Tag is getting the rollback beta test. It started this Tuesday. I know I mentioned it last time. But
Yeah.
it came out on the 23rd.
On the 23rd.
So
Nice.
yeah, like if you play fighting games, you got a lot of options to play right now.
Good.
So, yeah, I
That's
can't
what's
wait.
up.
I'm gonna go back and play that one because that was actually one of my favorite games. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
That's what's up. I'm
Like I
glad
s-
that they're adding the code into it.
For real, like I'm just glad Arc System realized, this is we got to do and visiting some of their older games and bringing it back. So like I said, it's been called Kosoge shit game by some of the main stream players, but I don't care. It's a fun game.
It's all good.
stupid. It's stupid fun.
Fuck the haters, bro.
Yeah,
I
I think they say it like in a positive way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
they say it in a loving way. Like it's a shit game, but it's fun to play.
it's fun,
Yeah,
but also fuck the
which
haters.
is fine. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have to be crazy. Because when I was talking to House about how Dungeon Fighter Online is batshit crazy with everything that's going on right now,
Mhm.
and House was like, I hope they keep it exactly like this. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, not every game has to be serious and tournament fighter
Right.
and be balanced. Go with crazy shit. Who cares? Have fun with it.
Yeah,
we
dude.
have enough, serious tournament games. Go that are balanced. Go crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the launcher thing on
Yes.
Bethesda, because there is a little bit of news in here about Call of Duty this year. So Call of Duty is gonna skip the 2023 release. So
what's your initial thought on that?
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Let them skip and actually go ahead and get rid of Sledgehammer and
Or roll them into
Treyarch
something else.
and do something else with that, please.
Roll them into Infinity Ward.
Do something else. Just let Infinity Ward handle it from now on. Okay, let them do the.
Well,
let
'cause
let the
honest-
big boys handle the big boy
Because
things.
you did play Vanguard, but
I did, but
how much did you play? Honestly,
Like, a couple hours.
I mean, was it enough for you to say like, "Hey, man, this is pretty cool. I want to come back."
No,
whether it
Like,
was the multiplayer or the campaign.
I'm gonna go back just to finish the campaign because I know it won't take me long. Like I know it'll be like an easy completion this year. But like this, I don't care. I don't care enough.
They haven't done for anything for you in the last couple of iterations of the Call of Duty games, huh?
And then that's what I was getting into about the whole launcher thing is because like Microsoft did buy Blizzard Activision or
right.
is attempting to. I don't know if that deal went through or not yet. But that launcher that they have is it also needs to kind of go away because that one runs WoW, Diablo, StarCraft.
Or BlizzardNet or BlizzNet or
Blizzard
BattleNet.
Battle.net.
Yeah.
So like all that stuff is all rolled into
That's
that
right.
launcher, and
That's
then
right.
hey, if they roll those into Steam, it might be a little bit. But I do like the interface of the Blizzard launcher. And I think it is a nice launcher. So maybe
It
like
has everything right there, right?
right, like all your games are off to the left, and then like you can see the news in your shop and all that
News,
stuff.
updates, information. Yeah.
And it was always been pretty smooth. So like if I think that if this deal goes through or whatever, Microsoft like takes the aesthetic from that launcher and like kind of rolls it into theirs, and then like it just becomes more streamlined. Because that launcher is really fucking nice. It is really nice. They put a lot of polish onto it. And it looks and performs really well. Sorry, my nose is itchy.
That's fine.
But yeah, so like they're gonna skip 2023, and I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, take a break.
I'm all for it. I like the fact that they're gonna focus on a game for more than a year, and not have you drop hundreds of dollars on a game. Hundreds of dollars. Let's be real. Hundreds of dollars. For all the DLC or all the little cosmetic stuff and all the time and the amount of space that it eats up on your hard drive and all that shit. It should last for longer than a year, I would say. So I'm happy. I'm happy that they're taking a break. I'm happy that they're allowing more time for it to be developed because that's how you get good campaigns. That's how you get good multiplayer. That's how you a lot of times these things
community.
are just like,
if you keep pumping it out, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you just divide in your community. Like, how many people are playing Cold War right now? None?
I think, if anything, I don't play the game, but I think if anybody is playing it, it's going to be the Modern Warfare BR or the Modern Warfare, what's it called?
Warzone,
yeah.
But like, yeah, like Vanguard was it's okay. It's fun for a little while. But it's like more of the same.
It's more of the same, just with the World War II aesthetic.
Yeah. I'd rather just play Warzone
in
at
the
that
European
point.
theater.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm glad they're skipping a year.
But yeah, it's not because of lack of sales, right? Because I think we saw the MPDs and it was that one and Modern Warfare
Call of Duty is always at the top of the list.
So I don't think it's the lack of sales. Maybe they're just doing some reflection and they're like, okay, maybe chill out or so. I don't know. I mean, I really wish they would come out and just, I didn't research, so I don't know.
It's all good.
If they actually come out, if they actually said anything, but did they say why?
No, not yet. No, that's just what's going on.
But yeah, I mean, we see it every year. It's like Call of Duty.
But let's be real though. Sometimes it's not always the best thing either, because like Assassin's Creeds don't come out every year now either.
They learned.
But whenever they do put them out, like they put out. Jesus, man, the fucking games are massive.
They're massive for sure. They got a lot of content,
a lot of time sync, and then a lot of DLC. Like they just released a DLC not too long ago. It's just
Ragnarok, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of time that they put into these things, and then but they also have like big item shops and like real money, shops and stuff like that. So
I got the microtransactions. They got the season passes.
Those things exist. They don't have a season pass, but they have like. They did have a season pass for like the DLC, I guess, but not like what you were talking, like a battle pass or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they're deciding to like separate them out a little bit, give players more time with the game, and it also opens them up to earn more money for that game in the long run anyway. Because if I know I'm gonna be in like. If I know I'm gonna be playing this game for 2 years, even though I don't really play Call of Duty anymore, but like as a regular consumer, if I know I have to play this game for 2 years, or not have to, but I want to play this game for 2 years, then I would be more willing to invest more money into it or time, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially if I have more time with it.
I also believe that at this point now the games are just becoming forgettable, and like I have to remember. Of course, I don't play them, but it's like, okay, which one came out last, and what was the last one before that?
Right.
And what they do different. Or what was... Wait, who?
Yeah, just like
the point now is like, okay, yeah, I know Call of Duty's there. Call of Duty XXX, whatever. I don't know.
right, but like Fortnite hasn't made a Fortnite 2 yet. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going anywhere.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Their motto is basically
live service.
Bring everybody in from every other franchise and
let's have everybody
Yeah.
in there. So I'm glad they're skipping the year, man. Hopefully it breathes some fresh air into titles that have been kind of, other than Modern Warfare, been pretty lackluster. You know, in my honest opinion.
and copy pasta. I mean, you
Yeah,
see something
pretty
else.
sure.
It's like, oh, you saw? Okay. I mean, they'll probably have, team deathmatch, kill confirm,
Yeah,
their version of it.
Warzone. We're gonna try
Maybe
and
some attachments, but they'll change it where it's like a point system. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm glad they're just stepping
Yeah,
away.
and like I said, I'm
they need
100%. Yeah, I'm not a COD player, but it's there. I mean,
What else you got for news, Papa?
I think that's about it.
Oh, I
on
got
my
more.
hand.
I got
Yeah.
more.
Fucking Elden Ring, dude. That game got me, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap this up so I can get home. PlayStation Plus games for March were announced. For PS5, you have Ghost Runner, which is a very, very fun game, but very difficult. It's like you have one hit, maybe two hits, and then you're dead. But
it's like a first-person.
First-person samurai.
Yeah. I think I see some gameplay.
Fucking dope-ass game.
I think I see some gameplay.
Definitely the Cyberpunk 2077 that we never got, because you can actually climb on walls in that game. Team Sonic Racing, which is their kart racer, which is very fun game to play. Ark Survival Evolved, which is one of those open world crafting games, which I never played Ark, but hey, free copy is free copy.
I think I saw Vin Diesel promoting it on one of the trailers.
Yeah, that's
back in what,
that's
E3?
2 though. Ark 2, I think, is what he
Ark
was.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he looked terrible.
He looked a little rough.
He looked a little rough. And then the last game, which is real big, is Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Just the multiplayer part of it, not the actual game itself, but like just the multiplayer part, which is still a lot of game. It's like 4 or 5 maps, and then all multiplayer, or you can play it single player with friends and stuff. And then they have raids and not tower defense, but like a horde mode type of thing. It's pretty fun.
So it's just the multiplayer. It's not the second island, the Iki. What's it called? Iki
No,
Island?
not the main game or the DLC. This is just
the multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
I thought it was free. Wasn't it free already?
If you own the game.
If you own the
you don't even have to own the game now.
So now I just gotta as long as you have a description. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, pretty sweet little game line up there, man. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Ghost Runner on PS5. I think that with the ray tracing and stuff like that, I think it'll be pretty fun to check it out. And the kart racer, Sonic Kart Racer is just...
Kart Racer are always fun.
So fun, dude.
I don't think I've seen a bad one. Well...
Garfield, we played Garfield's Kart Racer.
Well, the Nintendo one's always good, I gotta say.
Terrible.
But Diddy Kong Racing, that was always fun.
We got it for $2 on Steam.
Never mind.
And it was terrible.
I take it back. It
was the most terrible kart racer of all time. But it's fun. It's fun with your boys.
Did you see that? Did you see that one platform fighting game that's coming from WB? They're gonna have all their characters in there, like Batman and Arya Stark and.
Speaking of Batman,
what you call it? When's it come out?
Friday.
The one with Robert Pattinson.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna
skip
it in the theater, just the same way I skipped Uncharted.
4 hours. 4 hour long?
I don't think so. I think it's like 2.5 hours.
It's standard.
Yeah, but I'm just not going to the fucking theaters anymore, dude. I'm tired of this stuff, dude. So, people are fucking animals.
I know. So is HBO going to do the whole kind of Disney route where like it'll be in theaters for the first 3 months and then...
I'm sure they are. But is
it
Warner Brothers? It's Warner Brothers?
It's Warner Brothers.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I know Disney does that where they put it in theaters first, get as much of the box office revenues as they can, and then somewhere down the line...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will, but like
probably
Far From Home is coming to Blu-ray on this week or next week or something already. So I mean, it just made like $700 million
in the box office.
Like in the box office, so like they're already putting it out.
Yeah,
they gave it its shot because they fucked up with Black Widow and they fucked up Scarlett Johansson's money.
Oh,
so now they're actually putting them out of the theater, and then whatever it doesn't make, then now we're gonna put it in service.
Batman being one of the flagship characters, I wouldn't be surprised if they do the whole box office for a limited amount of time or whatever.
Yeah, and
then eventually bring it to their streaming.
Sure.
Because I think the box office money. I think at the time now, theaters are trying to open up now.
Yeah, I want to see Uncharted, but not gonna.
You want to see Tom Holland?
I want to see Tom Holland in a separate role where he still has to climb every thing. I don't know. He's still a climber somehow.
I saw someone on the PlayStation Reddit. They have Tom Holland is going to be the new like God of War. Tom Holland's going to be the new like they're just putting Tom Holland in every
he can
movie.
Do it. He's fucking ripped, dude. I don't know if you know how ripped that kid is. He's mad ripped.
I haven't seen him.
I ain't mad at him.
Good looking guy.
Good looking, handsome kid. What is the last thing I got here?
Yeah.
And the last thing I got also on PlayStation news is they finally showed off the VR2 headset.
Oh yeah, what'd you think? Auto buy or? Well, you got you have a VR set.
I have a Quest, but it just depends on what they can bring to
the table.
The table for PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like if it's same shit that they have that I can get on the Quest, then no. Why would I?
It has to be something awesome exclusive.
It has to be something like
awesome.
Groundbreaking. Like holy crap! I mean the controller looks good and all the specs on the system look good, but I'm assuming it's going to be around $500. It's going to be about the same price as a console.
Yeah.
What would make it even better is if it was standalone, like the Quest is. So like if you were buying this, you could play PSVR games or whatever, and then if you want to plug it into your PlayStation 5, you could also do that with the single cable or whatever. Kind of like you can with the Quest. Like but they haven't announced any of that stuff yet, I don't think, but I'm assuming it's going to be you have to have a PS5 to play PSVR too.
Yeah, I mean the PSVR, like, cool that they're expanding the market on it, on the whole VR set. But it's like, how do you justify someone buying it? You gotta have like some awesome titles, and I don't know, like I none of my friends have, like, you have an Oculus, but like that's about it. I never hear people clamoring about this is all. I mean, I hear some good titles like what's that, Beat Effect?
Beat Saber.
I know you say that's a good
Demio,
one.
Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, that's a good one. But like, what does Sony bring to the table? Like that's gonna be worthy of dropping that much cash on a
That's a good
console,
question. That's a good question.
I'm not saying they can't do it, but it's like,
what are they gonna bring to the table?
Yeah, what do they got?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I mean, they got the studios. They got a shit ton of studios that could bring out like awesome games, but what can I do in the VR aspect?
So to answer your question, as of right now, it's not a day one buy. It's like I'll see what they
could bring to the table.
Offer. Maybe not. But as of right now,
you got your Oculus. You're fine.
Yeah, I've still got the Oculus. I'd fucking play whatever on that thing. It's pretty fun still to play, dude. I love playing that thing.
Yeah. But it's like, but when, especially like in your case, when you already have one version of a VR console,
right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be like, why should I get another one?
Why should I get another one?
Unless it's something really, really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, man, I'm glad they showed it off. It looks cool. It looks stylish. The headband looks cool. The controller looks cool. Let's see what they bring to the table, though. Let's see if it actually holds up. If it's standalone, plus you can connect it to the PlayStation 5 for some extra horsepower or whatever, then I'm about that life too.
And comfortable for long effects, and it varies for person to person, because some people are sensitive and some people are okay with it.
I get motion sickness like a motherfucker. I have to take Dramamine just to fucking chill out.
Really?
Especially during Half-Life Alyx, dude. The problem is I want to walk. I want to move. And that's my problem.
I can't wait till one day the technology where you can have like a whole room set up with like a whole traction, like treadmill.
They have the infinity treadmill.
Camera sensors everywhere, and like, okay, now that's when you got like Bezos money and shit.
Yeah.
So you got a whole
Bezos
room
money
to be like a VR. That'd be cool. Like in a battle, like a Ready Player One.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be cool. Like if Ready Player One was right now, I'm like,
yeah, that's the metaverse. It's coming.
Oh yeah,
it's coming. But yeah, I'm glad they showed it off. But other than that, man, that's all I got for this week.
Oh yeah, I finished Peacemaker too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Well, you said you finished it, but I forgot. I didn't tell you.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I finished it and I saw the ending. I was like, that was so cool.
The ending was fun.
It was. I laughed. I laughed. It was just a rumor. Shut up, Barry.
I'm ready for Righteous Gemstones ending and Euphoria. And and then we got to find something else to watch. There was one on Apple TV that I wanted to catch, which is, it had a pretty good little premise to it. It had Adam Scott from Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, whenever you go to work for this company, they make you sign off on a waiver, and what they do is they separate your work and your home life. So when you're at work, you remember nothing of at home, and when you're at home, you remember nothing of your work. So it had an interesting premise.
Sounds like a cool sci-fi.
Yeah. And it had like this weird, interesting premise. So I want to check that one out, but it's still like early on. They only have like 1 or 2 episodes. I'll look it up for you. Can't remember. But it's Adam Scott on Apple TV. And I've been thinking about getting Showtime.
Yeah?
I've been thinking about it.
What they bring in?
All kinds of shit. But
They bring fights to that,
Dexter, fights. They had...
Isn't like Triller on there?
Severance is what the show is called, by the way, with Adam Scott. What was that?
Isn't it Triller?
Triller?
Isn't that like the boxing one?
Yeah, I think so.
On Showtime?
Yeah.
That's how you get to see like the well, it already passed. Well,
yeah, they do have Triller on there.
yeah. That's the one that had the Fury Wilder fight.
Mm-hmm.
Triller.
It's all Showtime.
Okay.
Because HBO doesn't do boxing anymore. They stopped that. Yeah, they stopped that.
Yeah, I think Showtime does that now.
But like, I've been thinking about doing that for like Dexter and American Gods.
I enjoyed American. I at least enjoyed the first season of American Gods.
I
thought that was a cool premise, like how it is. Like, dude, I like that a lot. That was cool.
But I've been, I've watched pretty much everything on Apple TV, and that's the thing is like everything on Apple TV for the $5 a month that you're paying, and they're bangers.
Yeah,
like a lot of them are bangers, dude. I haven't.
Goodbye.
I haven't seen a bad. And but the same thing about HBO, like the HBO originals that I have watched are all bangers.
I like HBO. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I gotta go back.
I gotta do Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, now that I've finished with Peacemaker and
that's what I might
Boba,
start.
Go back to Raised by Wolves.
I need to start Raised by. I need to also finish Westworld too. I need to finish that.
I tried watching like the first episode of season 2, and I was just like, kind of just felt flat and like, okay. I mean, the first one was phenomenal. And then I don't know. I guess I think my HBO subscription went up because I think it was because I had it with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and then after that, it was like no Game of Thrones, no care.
And no care.
You know.
And there's something on Amazon that the boys have been telling me to watch. It's some D&D show.
Oh yeah, Mikhail's been talking about. It's like an animated one.
Yeah.
It's like from the guys from Critical Role.
Yeah.
They have their characters animated and stuff like that.
Yeah, they were doing like their first campaign or something like that. So I might check that one out
it's
too.
Like, dude, you were able to get your D&D characters to have an animated series out.
Sounds pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
You really made it.
You really made it.
In the
it's only one of the biggest podcasts
in the world of nerdom. Yeah.
Twitch streams.
Yeah,
of all
remember
time.
when they leaked all the Twitch information of how much they're making? Like Critical Role was the biggest one. I was like,
crazy amounts of money.
Well, D&D has gotten a resurgence over the last couple of years. It's just been it's like it's popular. It's cool again to play D&D. I mean, ever since I kind of like with Stranger Things. That kind of helped really relaunch it and put it to the forefront. And ever since then, it's just huge.
Well, that's all I've got for this week, bud. You got anything else?
I'm playing some more Elden Ring. Guys,
all right, get the fuck out of here.
Play more Elden Ring. It's fun.
Where can we find you,
guys,
Rick?
You can catch me at OS_Rick with a 1. I've been streaming Elden Ring and King of Fighters. If you guys want to play some matches on King of Fighters, drop by because
at me, bro.
At me because the connection's been pretty fun, pretty good, pretty solid. And I'm still trying to figure out my team. It's Blue Mary, Ralph, and Robert. Ralph, I have difficulty getting in with Ralph. He has a couple of good buns, but when Ralph is in there, oh dude, he tears you up. This guy's just power, dude.
I haven't even seen gameplay on it besides what I've watched.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like some of the I'm okay with the graphics. They're not the most impressive, and the only thing that looks kind of shitty sometimes is like when you get covered in fire, it just looks kind of really weird. But other than that, though, it's like
you look shiny.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but beyond that, though, the gameplay is so solid that I'm fine the way that some of the minor, it's minor. To me, it's minor. So
right.
I'm enjoying it.
Who cares?
But yeah, guys, catch me at OS_Rick with a 1, whether it's on Twitch or on the socials. But yeah, drop by, have fun, hang out, shoot the shit. And remember, guys, you're responsible for your health. You got to take care of yourself. So take care of yourself.
As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_Onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or on all things social media at optionselectpod. As always, guys, we love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Yep. If you want to jump into some co-op sessions with us on some Elden Ring, hit us up, add us.
PC.
Do whatever. We're all on PC, though.
Yep.
We love you. Take care of yourself. Like Rick said, your health is your responsibility. And we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye,
out.
guys. I love you.